Hello YouTube, so today we're going to be talking about Carter Scherer's upcoming movie, Vlog the Movie, something like that. So 2 days ago I was going through my subscription feed, or no, actually I was in school and I got a notification, and just like to Steven Scherer, I'm part of the notification squad for Carter Scherer, the dream team. So I got a notification and I saw an awfully well put thumbnail, I must say. There was Carter Scherer here and Lizzie Scherer here doing like be quiet signs with their hands and fingers, you know what I mean, and Vlog the Movie, and the title was something on the lines of I'm going to be in a movie or something like that. Sorry, kind of excited. So anyways, I saw this in school and I was like, holy crap, Carter Scherer is going to be in a movie. And then I was running on maybe 4 hours of sleep because of a bit of hard work I had to do the night before, so I kind of dozed off. I didn't sleep in class, you know, but I just kind of shut off my brain a bit, and then I just totally forgot about it. So that's why I'm only making this video now, 2 days later after Carter uploaded it. So people think, oh, YUJSTER is just spreading negativity, this and that. No, I just say how it is, and I don't like how these people sometimes they trick kids, and kids are worried, so I have to expose it because I see videos on YouTube, and I think I've seen them on Twitter also. Kids crying thinking that Project Zorgo or the Game Master's after them. But today I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions, first impressions on Carter Scherer's movie, Vlog the Movie. So I've been calling this Carter Scherer's movie, but in reality I know that Liz Scherer is playing a big part of this. And when you look at his description section, you see a bunch of people he collaborated with. So there's a lot of people like YUJSTER, Chad Wildclay, V-Quaint, all these people. And then I was really surprised to see 2 people, just off the bat before I even give my first impressions from the trailer alone. I saw Mr. Beast. So Carter Scherer has been accused of copying Mr. Beast and Mr. Beast's concepts many times. The fact of using $10,000 like the ball challenge or whatever, or trying to float on water with a bunch of Nerf darts. I see a lot of comments saying, oh, you're just a Mr. Beast ripoff, this and that. There's beef between the Carter Scherer fans and Mr. Beast fans. However, I do not think that, you know, between them it's all friendly, and this proves it. They made this movie together. There's some kind of collaboration. And when I was reading through the names the first time, I just have to cough, I apologize. When I was reading through the names for the first time, I was surprised to not see Steven Scherer. And that's just me just glancing through, but he was in the middle, him and Grace Scherer. So at first I was like, holy crap. Again, he's part of this Steven Scherer, but at first I didn't see it. And I was like, holy crap, Steven is not part of this movie. Was there some kind of fight between Steven Scherer and Carter Scherer, and is that why Carter Scherer moved out to Los Angeles? But it turns out, no, that's not the reason. Steven Scherer was in there. My misunderstanding, it happens sometimes, I'm not perfect. Not everything I say is quotable. I try to keep it to the straight facts. But anyways, we're 3 minutes and around 40 seconds into the video, and I'm finally going to give my opinions on this movie. So, it was basically a 10-minute and 4-second video or something, and then he had 7 minutes of like vlog content, and maybe the actual trailer was 2 minutes, and then he had an outro that lasted, I forget, maybe half a minute or 1 minute to make the 10-minute mark, and then he could get the extra ad revenue, whatever, you know? I'm not gonna blame him. I make these 10-minute videos now. But anyways, just the trailer on its own, I'm gonna say, it wasn't that bad. I know there's going to be people out there like, what's this crap, it's kind of cringy, this and that, but it was really well put together, I find. Like, it had one of those Blair Witch type, or Blair Witch Project type feels, where it's like a handheld camera and it kind of looks real, quote unquote, but you know it's fake because we're watching a movie. So for those who don't know the Blair Witch Project, just from what I remember, I watched it in school maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago, but from what I remember, it's basically a group of filmmakers or film students who go to a forest and they try to like make a film, vlog it in a way, and then they're filming, and as they're filming their movie in the forest, they see paranormal things starting to occur, this and that, and being kidnapped, this and that. It kind of looked real, that's what I want to say, but again, it was all fake. And just like Carter Sher's upcoming movie, everything in it looks pretty legit, right? Like, it's believable. It's not that far from his vlogs when he's telling Liz, like, oh, let's go in this house. Like, and that's the whole point. That's why the movie is called Vlog the Movie. And I have nothing against that. I was wondering, at one point, is YouTube going to ever give Carter Sher or Steven Sher, any of these people, a movie like they did to Logan Paul? As we all know, Logan Paul got a movie called The Sinning or something like that, and a sequel. So I was just wondering, like, is Carter Sher or Steven Sher ever going to get something like that? Because, let's be honest, I think, like, their fan base is very comparable, and if you go on Social Blade, you could see that Steven Sher is, like, number 200 out of all the YouTubers for, like, influence rank, and Carter Sher is, like, definitely up there also, like, top 500, top 600, something like that. And if you want to know where I am, YUJSTER, hashtag straight facts, all that jazz, I think I'm in, like, the 700,000, top 700,000, so represent top 700,000. But, yeah, I was just wondering if YouTube was ever going to give it, and I guess, again, this is me speculating, but I guess they were tired of waiting, so they just decided to make it on their own. Carter Sher just decided, with all his friends, all similar content creators, if YouTube's not going to give me a movie, I'm going to make it on my own. And I don't know who's behind this, if he edited it himself. The trailer was well put together. There were some special effects in it, like fast zooms. I don't know how to do that on my editing software, and if you look at my older videos, like from last year, you could see I kind of put effort into editing, but listen, it was well put together. And for those who haven't watched it yet, I won't spoil it too much, but it's basically, you see Carter Sher and Lizzie Sher go into a house, and then they're all like, oh, what's going on? Do people live here? Because it kind of looks like abandoned, right? And then a bunch of stuff starts to ring, like clocks and timers and all that, and then, if I remember correctly, the trailer just stopped. But that's all to say, as a first impression, I have a positive first impression. However, I'm a pretty old viewer of Carter Sher. I know, and he knows, that his audience is very young, maybe towards the age of, like, as low as 4 years old actually. And I don't think anyone over the age of like 14, 15 really watches him. Again, I'm over the age of 14 and 15, or am I, question mark, but I still watch him because, I don't know, I enjoy talking about a lot of this family friendly stuff, and now my channel's based off of this, so that's why I watch him. But just beside that, he knows and I know, we both know, Carter, hi Carter if you're watching, we both know that you have a younger audience, so I was kind of surprised that you took the horror movie route or thriller route. The positivity in the comment section of that video was apparent. However, I fear that a lot of the younger audience members are kind of going to be afraid. So I remember when I was maybe, I don't know how old I was, but my father brought me to the cinema to watch the first Spider-Man movie, and there was some scene, I forget, some kind of transformation was happening, but like screaming and lights, and I remember I had to leave because it was so scary. So just you know, Aragon, the dragon movie, even that, like anything other than animation, I was kind of traumatized by until like high school almost actually. Like Kung Fu Panda, all of that was alright, but even Harry Potter was kind of like, wishy-washy. I had kind of a... So I was just very surprised to see that Carter Sher decided to make that kind of genre of a film, knowing that his audience was very young. Personally, as an older viewer, I would have liked to see something like a documentary on him, or something of the sorts like that, talking about his YouTube story, because I sunk in so much hours into these like Steven Sher or Carter Sher brothers, and I feel like I know a lot about them at this point, right? Like if you find stuff online, you pick up stuff from other videos, you pick up stuff from their videos. Sometimes you have to rewatch them, you know, research for the videos I make. And I was hoping he was going to make a documentary when I saw a new movie. Like, I'm just happy he didn't make like one of those comedy movies, or you know, that could have probably went into the cringy route. But this was, I guess it might have been a smart choice, because I don't think he could look cringy in a horror movie and then people can't really accuse him of being cringy. I hate using that word, by the way, but I don't know. I have positive first impressions on this, and no doubt it's going to be pretty good. Like most, I don't know, I've never really watched a horror movie other than the Blair Witch Project. The teacher tried to show us another one, but I fell asleep in the middle of it. But I think it's going to be pretty good. Based on the trailer, it looks very promising. I don't know. That might be me who just doesn't watch a lot of horror movies. Maybe it looks very generic to you if you're a horror movie aficionado or whatever, connoisseur. But to me it looked alright. I was hoping for a documentary, but overall it looks pretty positive. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. See you in the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Maybe I could get a movie if I get more subscribers. Just kidding, it'll never happen. But subscribe if you haven't. Check out the channel for more content, and if you enjoyed this video, have a nice day. See you in the next video, and goodbye.